Leo. It's a Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. I'm going to take a look at your predictions for the week of November 8th through the 14th. It's my birthday week, so I hope it's good for everybody. All right, you know how I do things. I show my work. I tell you how I come to the conclusions I come to, so I'm teaching you a little bit about tarot along the way. I also pull the astrology associated with the cards into it when relevant, and at the end we do a pick a card for what you need to hear this week, so make sure you watch till the very end. Okay, let's see what you got, Leo. My Leos. Huh, what a peculiar little combination for you here, starting out. All right, doing what's best for you, that's for sure. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. We're just going to say that right now. Okay, so we start off with the Wheel of Fortune. It is associated with the planet Jupiter, which is the greater benefic. So it brings all sorts of abundance and good stuff into your life. But the Wheel of Fortune is also about the tides turning in your favor, like things going your way. It's bringing good luck into your life. And I think you need it because next to it is the Five of Cups. This is sadness and grief. So it does look like you are suffering from something that was lost. It seems like there is some residual sadness, but I see more of it down here, and I'm going to get more of the story. It makes sense when I see all of it, but it seems like things are turning around for the better despite what you've gone through. And next to that, we have the Emperor Aries card. So what we have here is this building of something new, this very strong energy of establishing something new. The structure is there, the boundaries are there, the rules are there, but the foundation is being laid. I think something good is coming out of your sadness. Something good is coming from the thing that you lost. And the loss is still present. I still see it because it's upright, this Five of Cups. It's not that it has disappeared. It's not that you have just magically recovered from it. It's that you're trying to bring something good out of it. And we're going to get, I think, more information when we start to clarify these cards and get all the nitty-gritty details. But this is where it's starting. So the next line here, the reverse Ace of Swords next to the Eight of Cups, I think you were not getting the clarity that you needed from a situation. You were not getting all of the information. You were not being maybe told the truth. Perhaps somebody was even all out lying to you, but you just didn't have all the information that you needed. And so you chose to do what's best for you and walk away. You're like, this situation's not serving me anymore. I have to leave it behind. That's the reverse Ace of Swords, which is the not getting all the story, right? And then the Eight of Cups, this is the walking away. So the Eight of Cups associated with Saturn and Pisces. Pisces being a dreamy kind of sign, and Saturn being like the clamp down. Saturn is a malefic planet. It puts the boot on things. So it was like something was kind of like oppressing your dream, the thing that you really wanted, and it wasn't happening. And so you were like, look, I have to let this go. I have to release this. I can't just hold on to it white knuckles, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands. This is putting force behind something. So what I see is very interesting so far because it's back and forth. It's really good and then really bad, you know? And I see the really bad along with the really good. So I think that there are, they're intertwining. It's life. So everything, you can't compartmentalize life. Everything overlaps. But it looks like whatever you're putting yourself into, whatever mission you have right now, you're really hitting it hard. You're going full steam ahead in it, and that's the Eight of Wands. That's applying a lot of force to it. It's also messages because it's Mercury and Sagittarius. So Mercury being the messenger god, right? And Sagittarius being very expansive and having to do with travel. So you may be sending communication over long distances. You may be going yourself over long distances. You may be just simply putting a lot of force behind a particular project, behind what it is that you're trying to get done. The last line here, this is just, gosh, I can't wait to clarify because this is a crazy, crazy reading. It's just like back and forth the whole time. We have the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is an individual that you feel commitment towards. The Hierophant being commitment and the Queen of Cups being the individual, right? This energy of nurturing, this energy of loving and sensual and connectedness. It's a very intimate card, and these two together, it's showing where your commitment lies. but the Seven of Swords is next to it. I don't like seeing the Seven of Swords at all. I especially don't like seeing it next to a card like the Hierophant, which is about commitment, because it seems like somebody is going behind your back and they're not fulfilling their end of the commitment. The Seven of Swords is like a thieving kind of card. It's stealing, it's lying, it's cheating, it's just like trying to get away with something. And it's very like strategic and selfish, and it's like it's doing its own thing off here on the side. But I see you as having the commitment to this person who may not be completely honest with you. And we see that with the reverse Ace of Swords too, where we see you were not getting the full story and so you chose to walk away. You may already be familiar with what the situation is, but it does seem like there's still an element of commitment to it. And I'm not sure what that last little string is, what that thing that's holding you in is. For some of you, because the Hierophant is a card about marriage, you may be married to this person and you're trying to resolve it. You know, you're trying to resolve something that was really painful in the relationship. For some of you, you may have already released this person, but you still feel a sense of obligation to them. Like if they came knocking, you would feel like maybe you needed to answer the door. So there's a lot of back and forth in this reading. And that's what I was like, I can't wait to start getting some clarifiers out here because whew, this is a little crazy. Okay, so first of all, let's see what's going right with the Wheel of Fortune. What is going right? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Princess of Wands. So new adventures, new endeavors, things that you're putting your passion and your heart into. That's what's going right for you. That's what you have luck in. Jupiter is also about luck, and so is the Wheel of Fortune. So you have luck. Things are turning in your favor in this situation that you have this passion for. Now let's look at the Five of Cups. This is the grief and loss that is still very present. Like I said, still very real in your life. It's not like, okay, I'm over this now. No. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is a card about opportunities. All right. So was there a missed opportunity here? Was there a opportunity that went sideways? Did you think that something was going to build up to more than what it actually did? Did you think that it was building up to more than what really transpired? I'm going to pull a couple more cards for that one. Okay, Four of Wands. I saw it before it flipped. Okay, did you think there was going to be a reconciliation, a homecoming, or something pleasant going on in the home, in your intimate space? But there was something that was missed there. Also, financial opportunities could have been missed here because it is the Ace of Pentacles. That is an indication for finances. So this could have been an emotional thing for you. This could have been a financial thing for you, a personal issue. Let's look at the Emperor. Emperor is talking to me about the Empress is the clarifier. So the Emperor is about building and establishing. It's also the ruler, right? He's like up at the top. And then we have the Empress as the clarifier. I mean, it's almost like saying the king and the queen, the emperor and the empress together, two individuals. So I think that you have some disappointment about what you were trying to build on. And it does seem like this was a big deal of a relationship. It may still be present in your life. I don't think that this is something that's necessarily gone. It's something that this relationship, I mean, those two fit together like this. So this could be like soulmate kind of stuff, and there was something that was maybe done to you that really, really hurt you in this situation. Maybe they were not truthful with you, but you're still nonetheless trying, I think, to resolve it. You're trying to find a new way to get through the situation. I see the effort taken, despite the fact that you've chosen to walk away from it for a little while. It doesn't seem like you're just done with it entirely. So let's look at the Eight of Cups. Okay, clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. So I think that you are still hoping for cooperation with this person, and if they would just cooperate, if they would just like put the work in and the effort in, I think your thoughts are, we could be fine, we could move ahead, we can move past this. I think that you desire to forgive somebody for something that they've done to you. With the Chariot card, it's like having control over the emotions, not letting them rule you. And I think here you want to control how this situation plays out by not like, not just saying I'm done with you, forget you. It's like you want to give them a second chance. Leo is associated with the heart, and the heart, you know, they're loyal. You guys are loyal to a fault. You want to keep people in your life. You're not somebody that sees people as disposable. And I think despite what's happened here, you don't see this person as disposable. You want to find a way to work through it. And so you're trying to put this effort and this force into it with the Eight of Wands. Here's the Ace of Swords, clarifying it. You just feel like if they would tell the truth, if you guys could talk about it, if you could cut through the bullshit, then you would be able to heal and move forward from what has happened in the past. The Ace of Swords comes in, you know, here it's upright, here it's reversed. It comes through like this flash of lightning, like I said, like it's the cutting through the bullshit. You want to just get straight to the point and deal with what the issues are head on instead, and work with them. You know, the cooperation is here too, instead of whatever's happening right now, which is not how you would have it go. You, like I said, very forgiving, Leo, you know, very much the let's figure out how to reconcile and mend this, whatever is broken. So let's look at the Queen of Cups. This is this nurturing energy, this person that, and this can be you as well, but this person that is very loving, this person that wants to almost mother, you know, somebody else, wants to take care of somebody else. And I wonder if the person that you're dealing with is someone that needs someone to take care of them. You know, like they kind of need a mommy, you know, it's like they're, I don't know, making poor decisions or can't quite take care of themselves. The moon is the clarifier here. So this is a lot of emotion. And I think that this relationship may be codependent because it's reflective. The Queen of Cups is a reflective card because it's water of water. You know, it's like a reflection in a reflection, if you catch my drift. But because all of the court cards are, you know, one of the elements of their suit. So the Queen of Cups, Cups is the water suit, and all of the queens are water. We have water of water. Very reflective energy. So you see that it might be hard to actually see what's coming from that person or what's coming from you, and are you projecting, are they projecting? And we have the moon here too. So this is very similar because the moon reflects the light of the sun. You know, I feel like you guys are bouncing stuff off of each other, and that's why I'm getting a little bit of a codependent vibe here. Let's look at the Hierophant. This is commitment. This is marriage oftentimes. It's also a card about getting good advice. It's clarified by the Hierophant. So, you know, again, I'm going to just go with this is a commitment that you have in your life. The Hierophant and the Hierophant right next to each other. Look at that. I think it's so funny when this happens. And it happens quite frequently in my readings that a card clarifies a card. And I always just take it as that's the meaning that we need to leave it with, is the commitment, is the first one that we took. And then Seven of Swords. So here's somebody getting away with something, somebody not being honest, somebody, you know, trying to not get caught doing something, telling a half-truth, telling an all-out lie, can even be infidelity, but I'm not going to say that that's the only meaning. I don't want you to just take that one part of it, as it can be a lot of other, there's a lot of other ways to lie to somebody, okay? All right, let's see what is happening here. Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords. I think that here, Jupiter in Libra, I think the desire for relationship is so much that you don't want to fight about it. You may even have a hint, I think you probably do, that something is not quite right here. And you don't want to fight about it. You don't want to make things any worse than what they maybe are. And I don't think that they're irresolvable. I think that these issues can be resolved, but just as I think you already know, the truth is what's going to cut through everything. The truth is what's going to set you free. And that's the Ace of Swords here. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords with one more card because I have Four of Swords. And I want to see what else we can get. Okay. And the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of memories here. You go way back with this person. You may feel like you've known them forever, or you may have literally known them forever. So this isn't something that you're just going to drop and run. This isn't something that is just going to be like, you know, this person hurt me and now I'm going to leave them and we're not going to ever talk again. I realize that that may be the case in some situations for you, but again, I don't feel like it's just over. I just don't think so. I think that whatever is going on here, we're trying to work towards a resolution. And at the moment that they want to sit down and own up to their shit is the moment that you can work all of this out. Let's pull a couple of cards for finances for you, because I do feel like There were a couple of things indicating work in here for you. The Ace of Pentacles for 1, the 3 of Pentacles 2, and the Emperor also has a connotation of, like I said, building things. We have the Princess of Wands, which is new endeavors and adventures. And so I don't want to miss that message just because this told another story. So let's go ahead and just pull, let's do 3 cards about money. Okay, for finances, we have the Star, we have the King of Wands, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is showing you having hope for something in the future. The hope is the Star. And then the King, or it's the Prince in this deck because the Thoth deck is ordered a little bit differently, but the King of Wands, basically confidence, ruling something, you know, being able to be in charge of something, and in work, the 8 of Pentacles. So I think that career-wise, financially, you're doing very well. I think you have opportunities in front of you to do things even better in the future. I think that there's a lot of good to be said for you financially. I think there's opportunities, new ones coming in for you because the Wheel of Fortune is here too. All of that is doing just fine. It's the personal life that needs a little bit of attention, yeah? So let's do a message for you, what you need to hear this week. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I want you to choose just one because one message is yours. You can claim one, and I'll tell you what I think the message is. Also, go ahead and subscribe, hit the little notification bell because I have to fight the YouTube beast. And as you can see, I'm a little baby YouTuber compared to some of these other big channels. And so you will not see me since I'm brand new unless you go ahead and hit that notification bell. So let's see. Cards 1, 2, and 3. So for 1, 2, 3. So for card 1, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card of standing your ground, not giving up, not backing down, not letting it go. Stand firm in whatever it is you have passion about and for and what you believe in. Card 2 is a little bit different. Card 2 is like it's time to move on and move forward. This is you needing to make progress and go and just, you know, go to greener pastures. It's like you're leaving the past behind, the turbulence behind, and you're moving towards something better. And it's totally okay to cut loose what is not serving you. Card 4 means it is time for card 3, sorry. 3 is the 4 of Swords. It's time for a little break, a little rest. You need to take it easy and have time within yourself to sort everything through so that you're not making any decisions when you're not really ready to, being true to your heart, but mostly just taking a breather, you know, relaxing. All right, thank you so much for watching, Leo. I'll see you again next week.